Right, this is assuming you've done the warm-up, because I don't seem to be able to video the sessions on a Monday anymore without screwing them up or without the technology failing me. So, Zoom is at home. If you're watching this and you're watching this on the recording, these are the exercises that we've been trying to do on a Monday night that I can't record. Right, remember, purpose of these exercises, these are leg strengtheners. If at any point anything hurts or it feels uncomfortable, stop doing the exercise and we'll try and find an alternative exercise for you to do. You're always going to have one leg that is worse than the other, that's why you're doing these, but the idea is you strengthen your legs so you're not compensating on one side causing transferred injury. Right, so the sessions are broken into two halves. The first part of the session, after you've done your warm-up, that is, of course, don't forget the warm-up, is a plyometrics, which is more explosive power. It's your fast twitch muscles, and we will go through that. There are 5 exercises, varying difficulties. Some of them are a little bit cardio as well, which is why there's not a lot of cardio in the warm-up. And then we move on to the calisthenics part of the routine, which is more slower and more concentrated. And don't forget what I always say, calisthenics are just ways of doing yoga exercises in a set, more than likely. You know, most calisthenics exercise, there is an equivalent yoga pose for it, but you're just doing continuous sets of yoga poses. So put that in your mindset when you are doing these. It is not about rattling them out, it's about good form, control, and thinking about what you're doing. Positioning is particularly important. Right, we start to waffle now. So, right, first exercise then, pogo jumps. You are doing 3 sets of 30 seconds. So we will put the timer on. Right, most important thing about pogo jumps is you do not bend the knees. So it is from the feet, nice and light. Keep it that way, that's all it is. We will try and build on that. Right, I need to reach over and start them. Timer, 3, 2, 1, go. Keep it nice and light. Look, my knees aren't bending. I'm not using my hands a great deal. I'm just using calves. Of course, I set the timer for 30 minutes, didn't I? Not 30 seconds. So I'll have to have a guess for this first one. I think that'll do it. Let me use the watch, it's much easier. Oh, I didn't spot that. Get yourself a breather. 30 seconds pogo. Start. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, not much arm movement. Pull that core in. This is a knee strengthening exercise. It's just as important to work your muscles around the knee, above and below the knee. Keep it going, last 5 seconds. And we're done. Good one, broke it off. So we're setting a better timer on this. Goes 3, 2, 1, go. Keep it nice and light, remember. So it's like skipping. If you can't skip, this is just as good for you to do. Last 5 seconds. And that's it, off. Well done, first exercise done, out of the way. Right, the next exercise, these are seated leg, single leg push-offs. Please be careful with these. I know I've got a problem with one of these knees, so you're going to see how it looks when you can't do it. I've got one strong leg, one weaker leg. This is the one that we're trying to strengthen back up again. Right, you sit on the edge of your chair, one leg out in front. You stand up just using one leg. You have options. If you've got a weak leg, to use yoga blocks or put a cushion on the chair. The idea is you want to pick a chair so you're sat in roughly 90 degrees on the edge, right? And then all you're going to do is going to put one leg out and stand up, balance, step back down again. You're going to do 10 on each leg. So we'll start now. Ready and go. So drive up, sit down. Keep that balance. Try not to rock and launch yourself up. One more, I think, unless I've lost count. That's 10 done. Straight into the other leg. This one I'm going to struggle on. That's quite hard work for me. I'm starting to lose stability on the knee, but I'm not getting any pain. I'm not feeling like it's grinding, so I'm going to keep going. And I've lost count, and we'll call it there. Shake the legs off. Another 2 sets of them to go. Just keep your legs moving around. I'll bring the yoga block in case I need it. So just in case you're thinking about using yoga block or a cushion, this is what it looks like. So it's no different really. You're just starting from a higher position. So it means you can still do that control and you're not losing this at that dead spot. Second set, ready, go. You might find it's a bit easier now, you've got a bit more control, now your knees woken up, muscles around it have woken up. Cracking view out of there today. I think that's 5. There's a cockerel watching me, he's thinking, what's he doing? The stalk just flowing across there. Moving legs. Oh, that was hard. Some people have said they think this is the hardest one. 9. I think that's 9 or 10. We'll call this one 10. I've lost count. But I'm struggling anyway. Right, rest. Keep moving around. Cockerel's up to no good. Final set of these. Thank goodness. Go. Eight. Concentrating on counting. 9. 10. Oops. Chair was moving. Right, so I think for this last set, I'm going to use the block just to protect that knee. It's starting to hurt. I've got a few more exercises to do. So I'm going to make sure now I'm on the block, there'll be a lot more control coming down. I'm watching to make sure the knee's not deviating in and out. We'll do one more. Oops, nearly missed the block. And that's it, 10. Shake your legs out, take a breather. Next exercise, you've got a choice with this. You can either do it on a step. If you've got a step, do it on the steps at your home. if it's safe to do so, or on a chair. I can do one leg on the chair. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do the other leg on the chair, but we'll give it a go. I will show both ones off so you can see what the difference is. To be honest, there's not much difference. Feedback is the last exercise and this exercise are the two people hate the most, right? So this one's been, it's kind of the chair step up equivalent to burpees. So what you're going to do is nice fluid movement. So you're going to step up onto the chair, you're going to come up and straight away you're going to bring your knee up 90 degrees, step back down again, and then straight back into a lunge. And then you're going to repeat on the same side. You are going to do 10 or as many as you can do. Ideal target is 10. If you do less, it doesn't matter. Build up week on week. This is a 6-week program. So if you can't do 10 the first week and you can only do 5, try and aim for 10 in the last week. You'll be fine. If you can only do sort of 6 or 7 in the first rep and then only 5 and then maybe less than that, doesn't matter. Just do towards you. These are your legs. You're building them up. So we will be going. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's count already. I think that's 5. More. 10. Done it. Right, switch legs, other leg. This is one I'm going to struggle with. Just going to move this over a bit. That's my hip. A lot more clunky on this side. Hip squeaking well. I think that's 6. Last one. Right, get a breather. I'll get the step out for this one so you can see it on the step. If you've got a Reebok step, it's just kindly donated. I'll try it fit. Thank you, Trini Dragon. So same thing with this, if you're using a step, we're using a step at home. Make sure it's a decent height, but again, step up, step down, step up, step down. Right, nice and controlled. I've already done 2. Now, we'll start counting. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. You have to go all the way down with it. Lunge, just go as low as is comfortable. The idea is to keep a fluid movement going. These are plyometrics, so you can go a little bit faster with these. Lost count. We'll call that 10. Change legs. If you're using a lower step, really exaggerate that knee lift. Oops. Don't lose concentration. Start to lose balance, slow it down. We'll call that the last one. I've lost count again. Need a little counter. I'll probably have to cut these if I've done too many or stitch in another one. That's why you need two cameras. Because what they do is if they lose cam, they've got another camera and they just cut to another camera and it looks like they're cutting across and they're putting the same one in from a different angle. So you could only do 5 if you wanted to just keep looking between the camera angles. Keep it moving around. The rest in between should be relatively short. You should be getting heart rate of nothing above sort of top of zone 2. Should be able to talk like I'm doing, full sentence, and that should be enough. Right, ready, let's go again. Last set. There's only 5 exercises in each of the sessions, so it's only 10 exercises in total. So normally we'd be doing somewhere between 14-15 exercises. Normally in the core strength and conditioning routines we do. You'll notice I'm doing it in socks as well. The reason for that is I find them a lot more stable in bare feet than on a pair of bouncy running shoes. So it means I've got a lot more control over what my knees and legs are doing. I think one more. That's it, change legs. No squeaks now, not on the chair. 3, 4, 6, 1 more I think. Oh, I've done 11. That's it. Boom, that's done out of the way. Can't say I'm sorry to see. Right. Bit more your traditional type plyometrics for this one. So it's single leg step jump to the left and right. But what you've got to do, and this is what I say in the class, you've got to visualise you're going over something. Now we haven't got something to go over, but obviously I've got a step here. So the idea is you're up on one leg, you're balanced, you can do your Karate Kids if you want, really don't care. Just make sure you're balanced before you move, that's really important for this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bring your knee up and over. And you're going to land on the other side. You're going to hold your balance, that's 1. Back to the other side, 2. Right, carry on, we've got 10 of these to do on each side, so it's 20 in all. So that's 3 for me. Wow! And that's my good leg. That's 10. Halfway through. Again, getting your balance is good. Once you feel comfortable, try and go a little bit further. It's not a massive height we're going over, but you're going over it. It stops you just sort of shuffling sideways. You've got to physically pick that knee up. But if you feel comfortable, go a little bit wider. If you've got the power to jump across without hurting your knee, go a bit further. I'm good on this side, bad on that side. So I have to be careful I don't go too far that side, I can't get back. I've got another 2 to do. And done. Right, shake it off. I like that one, I get a lot of benefit out of doing those single leg dynamic movement ones, because the operations I had on this knee there, the kind of thing it doesn't like. So it's really strengthening up those muscles down the side, which is where a lot of the damage was on my knee. Got to shut the door, it's that cold in here, but I'm still hot. Right, second set then. Actually, I think we were doing, I hope it wasn't 30 seconds. No, lateral step jumps, 10 each side. Yeah, I remember it was 10. Ready, go. That's 10. Done. One more set to go. Keep it moving. Only one more exercise to do after this on the plyometrics. Then it's more concentration stuff. Right, let's go. Not waiting around too long. $19, $20. Notice then I'll be a little bit wobbly about halfway through. Pulled my belly button in, stiffened the core, straight away improved that balance and that control I've got. So never forget, engage that core all the time with these type of exercises. Is it shut off? No, we're recording. Yeah, we're recording. Right, so there's another one here. You might need a block for this, or get a chair. Make sure you've got a chair that's like that. If you're already starting like that, you're going to struggle with this. If you have got weaker knees, you want to be slightly up a bit. It's another cardio one, but it's the last one we're doing. So it's an explosive jump up. I want full reach as well, assuming you've got the hip roof space to do it. If not, keep your arms down. All it is, you start from the sitting position and you're going up and you're jumping, and then you're coming back down again. All we're going to do with those is 6. Nice and simple. Right, so the reason there's only 6 for this week, it will be going on, is I want you to focus on getting that height. I don't want you getting exhausted and then tossing it off a bit. You know what we mean. Right, so 6. Nice and steady. Off we go. Get that height. Get as high as you can. Sit back down. Nice soft landing on your toes. You don't want to hit those baby elephants. 3, 4. Oops. Control it down. 6. And sit down. Recover. Don't sit on your chairs in recovery. Does my head in the class when, as soon as I put chairs out, they all sit on them. That's not what that is what they're for, but not in the thing. God, this is turning into a Monday night already. Right. Again, 6 half down. We're going again. 6. Try and go a little bit higher than before. Start to challenge yourself. Your legs are woken up again. 3, 2, 1, go. And 6. Off again, just keep yourself moving around. Last exercise in this bit, then we're on to the easier bits. Well, he says they're easier. Right, sit yourself down. Couple of deep breaths. Focus. Remember that core as well. Really get some good lift. Use them calves. Use them quads to drive up. 3, 2, 1, go. 4, 2 more to go. Keep it going. And down. That's it. Walk it off. Well done, plyometrics. What I call the yoga-y part of it. So it's your calisthenics. Nice, slow, controlled or hold on these things. So the first one is we're doing a chair sit hold. So if you remember, the yoga pose, the chair sit. We're doing that, but we're using the chair as a safety net. We're also using it as a guide, because people tend to cheat at this. So the idea is, on the edge of your chair, you're nice and light. all you're going to do is put your arms up, you're going to take your body weight forward, and just as if you're about to stand up, you're just going to hold it there. And you're going to hold it so there's literally a wafer thickness underneath your backside of the chair. You want it as close, but not touching. I don't want to see big gaps, because all you're doing then is you're taking the weight off your knees. You want your knees as close to 90 degrees. So if you look, I'm only just off, I'm just kissing the edge of that chair. Right, we've got 30 seconds, or as long as you can manage. Again, it doesn't matter if you can only manage 20 seconds, that's fine. This is a bit of a quad burner. If you've done Sally's, you should be okay. Right, 3, 2, 1, and go. So try and keep your body as upright as possible. Adjust your position once you're up. Make sure you're nice and low. Arms straight forwards. Back as upright as possible. Just feel the edge of that chair. Push that bum back. Roll that pelvis over. Hold it. Nearly there. And off. Ease it down. Well done. 2 more to go. Is that burning? My legs are burning a bit. It's not very often I get to do the full core routine back to back. I have to fit it in around other exercises. And I can't do it on a Monday when I'm coaching, unless somebody else takes over. But just to show you, I do them. Do. Right, 3, 2, 1, and up we go again. So set that position, get into it early this time, roll that pelvis over so your back's nice and straight, as upright as you can, stick your bum out. Just feel the chair just gently graze in the back of your legs. And hold it. Control your breathing. Nice relaxed breathing. You can do your fire breath if you want, your yoga fire breath. Don't start drifting up. I think I've started drifting up then. And we're off, down. Relax. Don't sit down in the chair, like I did last time. Keep your legs moving around, walk them off. Nearly ready to go again. Last set of these. 3, 2, 1, and go. Try and get your weight onto your heels. So your toes are free. It makes you push your bum back far enough. Must be nearly there. That's it, and we're off. Easy off. Stand up, walking around. Next exercise. Step back lunges. Use a chair for this. The reason being is because we're not doing normal lunges. So normal lunges, you step back, you bend the front knee, you bend the back knee first, and the back knee comes down and the front knee follows it. Right, we're doing more of a runner's lunge step back. So it's a good long step back. Keep your pelvis facing forwards, down. Look, my back leg doesn't bend, so I'm just going down and back up. Right, so we are doing 10 on each leg. So, remember, straight leg, good long step back, and then I'll switch around and I'll change sides and keep it on the same chair. Right, are you ready? 10 each leg. So, step back, go. So nice long step back, make sure that leg's straight, back down and up. Step back, down and up. The reason doing this is it's isolating it to the front leg. You're not using the back leg at all. It's just there for stability. Really good for your hip flexors, strengthening your hip flexors as well. I think that's about 10, so I'm going to change sides now. And I've got to remember which leg I've just gone back on, so it's this one this time. Step back. This is my back knee. Make sure that knee's really far back and a good step. Keep your body upright. Again, this is runner's lunge yoga pose. That's it, the hip music has joined in. So normally when you do a thing, you're looking for a straight track in pelvis. This one you're actually kind of going forwards, but just make sure that that knee isn't going over that big toe. If it is, take a longer step back. That's it. Again, another reason why doing it in socks is slightly better. Don't be using your chair to lift yourself up either. Just about keeping my knee behind my big toe. That's it. I call that 10. Shake your legs off. Another 2 sets of them to go. You could almost go straight into this. The distance in between them is enough that you don't need a rest in between. So you can get straight onto it if you want. Don't know if I should have done these the other way around. I should be doing. Don't know if that's any easier. Holding the chair on the wrong side. Ready and go. A little bit more balance now. Just need to make sure I'm not using the chair. If you are comfortable, you don't need the chair, you could do this as a crescent lunge. Let's swap over. On the other side, we'll kick the step. Got a gauge now for how far my leg needs to go back. Move the chair. Oops, bend that knee. So you should feel this more around your glute, around that hip flexor, around your knee muscles and your quad. Feel myself getting lower each time now. We'll call that there, we'll count. Shake your legs off, 1 more set of them to go. Now we've done 2, I think. Yeah. Ready, and go. Remember, not hands on legs, that was a naughty. Never put your hands on your legs or your knees when you're doing anything like this. 1, it's cheating. 2, it's putting pressure onto your joints. Not sure if you're using the chair or not. Take your hand off, see how it feels. That's it, 10. One more. And that's it, shake it off. I've lost count. We've done 3 sets or 2 sets of them. I think that's 3 sets. If not, I'll just paste it back in again. Right then, next one, Bulgarian squats. It was Spanish squats the first week, but we've had a few issues with it. We're not set up to do it. You need something solid. You can fasten a band or a strap to put around the back of the knees to pin your legs so they can't go back. And then it's basically a squat, but keeping your back upright and your weight all the way back. Keep chicken wranglers outside. Right, so Bulgarian splits thing. Key thing for these, make sure your toe is on the chair. We are only doing, I think, 6 of these. 6, yes. Because you're quite tired already now. So, toes on the front of the chair, just your toes and the bit above your toe. Laces flat down, so I don't want to see that. That's not going to work. It needs to be like that. Make sure you're a good distance away from the chair. And all you're going to do is lunge down as low as you can go, back up. This is more traditional, but because the foot's lifted, you are forced to use your front leg. So it's a good build up for pistol squats. This one, as you can see, this is my good leg. We've got one more to do. That's it, 6. Change legs, make a note of where your foot was. Back again. Most common fault is people are too close to the chair. So make sure you are decent distance away so you've got room. Make sure your feet are spread so you've got one in one rail, one in another. They're not tight broken behind each other, they're like that. Ready, and go. So I've got my toes too far back. Last one. Remember to breathe. That's it, shake it off. Another 2 sets of them to go. Again, you don't need much rest in between because you're working one leg, then the other leg, so the other leg's been resting while the other one's there. In theory, maybe not so much for these. So again, set yourself up, get yourself ready, in the right headspace, get your balance. Seems to be eluding me this morning. Come on. And go. Use your breathing. Breathe in on the way down. 5 breaths on the way out. Do the full. If you want, dragon's breath, I think it's called. One more. Change legs. And go again. Don't worry if you don't go down as far on one leg, just go down to where it's comfortable. One more. 6. Shake it off. One more set to go. Only 6, you see, won't be any point doing any more. You've really struggled by now. Your legs, you've done a lot of work on them, so it's more about quality now. Out we go. And off we go. Nice and controlled. Don't rush it. Nice smooth motion. It can be quick, but we're not rushing it. We're not banging them out. We're not launching up and down. It's controlled. Up 2. I think unless I've lost count again. I'm not sure it's counting. I need somebody to count for me. yourself positioned and go. Last one. That's it, good, well done. Tough then. Right, we're going to rattle through these next ones. So we have got 10 straight leg lifts. Right, there is a lot of things you can do wrong with this. So start straight away, toes up. Now you can do these toes pointed or toes up. I've been telling everybody to do toes pointed, but I think a lot of people are struggling with toes pointed to keep that leg straight. So I'm now wondering whether keeping the toes curled is better. Right, idea of this, lock that leg out, make it sure it's hyperextended or as flat as you can get it. So you're pulling on that quad as if you're trying to lift your leg up. It is locked where it is. You're going to pick your leg up, and then all you're going to do from the vertical position is just lift as high as you can and back down. You are doing 10. So 2. Keep that leg straight. Should be pressure on the quad all the time. Touch it if you feel it. Should be burning. Really hurt here. But you're strengthening that quad as well at the same time. But that and that linked. That's your hip flexor, that's your quad. All part of your support structure for your knee. And that's it, change legs. Then you get on the other side. You need to be on the edge of your chair for this to work. So we'll do legs pointing up, toes flexed for this one as well. Tell this is the weaker hip flexor. Another 2, I think. As soon as I talk, I lose count. Change over, shake the legs off a little bit, and then get straight back into it. You've had a rest on that side. This time we'll do it toes pointed. You pick which one you prefer. Keep that quad tight. Don't let that leg go floppy like that. Keep it up. And 10, and change. And that's it, shake it off. One more set to go. With the legs pointed again for me, it seems to work better. Seven. Starting to get hard now. Last one. Getting the tremble on. 10. Well done. If you notice my leg was getting lower and lower and lower. Physically, that hip flexor wouldn't lift it up anymore. We're starting to get to the end of the session. Everything's starting to break down. It's a silly exercise, but it's so hard. Keep that quad tight. Solid. 7. And 10. Well done. 3 sets of them done. One more exercise to go. Glute bridge, physio bridge, call it what you want. We're doing it on the chair and we're doing marching feet. So I'll just show you how to set this up. So make sure you've got enough room behind you. Make sure your heels are on your chair again. Make sure your legs are roughly 45 degrees before you start. Hands down by your side. Then you're going to move yourself up into glute bridge and you're going to hold it there. And you're just going to march, but the angle shouldn't change. And we're doing 10 each leg, so it's 20 in total. 2, 3, keep that bum up. To the back. With the chair as. 10, halfway. Keep checking that bum. 14. Working your hamstrings this. Keep that bum up. And 20. Well done, relax. Pull your knees into your chest if you want. Pull the chair back because I think my chair's been going for a walkabout. Get yourself nice and comfortable. Massage those hamstrings. It's not very often we get to work on the hamstrings. So we should be doing more of these, to be honest. Ready, go again. Oh, just remember, as many as you can manage. Get yourself up. Set into the swing now. 5. Halfway. 15. 20. And relax. Put your knees in. One more set to go, and this is it, we're done. I'm struggling with these. How long exercise? This is one I thought I'd be strongest on. Which is why I've not been doing it along with the class on a Monday. Because I thought I was better at it. Obviously I'm not. Now just check everything's 90 degrees again. I think it might have. So heels on the front again. Hands down. Shoulders slightly tucked under. And go. 10. 15. That's 5, come on. And 20, well done. Awesome, that's a wrap. Right, do your normal cool down, do your normal yoga. I've steamed up. Stretch downs, I'm not going to video these because I don't think we've had the problem. I think you all know what we're doing with these stretch downs and cool downs now. Thanks for joining me. Sorry we've not been able to get the videos out. I know this is a bit different, but I suspect this is where I'm going to have to go moving forwards with some of this stuff, is to, particularly in the summer, is to video the exercises so the Zoomies can do it like that rather than me trying to set cameras up in the middle of nowhere, which is what we did last year. But anyway, thank you, hope that worked, hope you enjoyed it, and let's get those knees nice and strong. So if you are new to the channel and new to TriFit, just check out all the stuff we've got on the rest of the channel. Just be warned, these aren't uber serious training videos, but the content is there. They will challenge you, they are hard, they are progressive, and they will make you faster, stronger, better, right? But you'll notice we have a bit of a laugh, and there's quite a lot of coach abuse going on. So check out the other videos. A lot of people say they're 90% stand-up comedy routine, but there is serious content in there as well. So all joking aside, do listen to it, particularly the warnings and things, and let me know how you found them. Bleep, bloop, bloop, stuff down in the comments below. If you think they're crap, fair enough, move on, go and watch something that's you pay money for, and is all discipline up their own jack. So you'll find they're not. We're real athletes, real lives, real challenges, real injuries, and we've got a good mix going on. So it's very down to earth stuff, trying to fix the stuff that we break on a regular basis. So that's all it is. It's not ideal world, perfect honed Adonises. But there you go. That's it. Thank you.